Yours, damn right, it's better than yours. I can teach you.
What it is, ho? Oh, what's up? Mariah Lynn met her mama got beat up. Girl, at this point, y'all need to cast Mariah Lynn's big back ass mama, okay? Because I'm tired. Like Sapphire said in her confessionals, since when did Mariah Lynn's mom get casted? Girl, it's like the chain from last season. It's like you might as well just make it a cast member at this point, child. Let's go ahead and get into this review because I'm ready to clock it and I'm ready to walk y'all hoes down verbally. Let's go ahead and get into the review. Okay, so the episode opens up with DTB and Natalie sitting down. They're sitting down looking cute, girl. And they're talking, but I'm not really focused on what they're talking about. I'm looking at DTB's hair. Like, I'm talking about, girl, her hair is literally flying everywhere. Girl, do you not have a brush? Do you not have a brush? Like, did they not, like, you know, because I'm pretty sure y'all knew y'all were going to do that scene. No one told you... I don't know. It's crazy because even though clearly her hair was not brushed, it looks like she literally just woke up, put on a bathing suit, and went outside to do the scene. But she still was cute though. No shade. She still was cute to me. So they get on the subjects of house meeting, and DTB is immediately like, no, ma'am, no ham, no turkey, girl, no more house meetings. And Natalie agrees, and girl, I agree because y'all every single time. I mean, really though, the house meetings are tea. Like the house meetings are. I sadly would hate to say it, but they're really the most interesting part of the show at this point. Or when they meet up and do the house meetings. But girl, so they're like, no more house meetings, And then DTB is like, you know, the last time we had a house meeting, I had to walk a hoe down. You know what I'm saying? I had to walk her down. I had to beat her up real quick. And Natalie was like, yeah, you did. And Natalie like shut the conversation down immediately, girl. Natalie, I don't think that Natalie likes DTB, y'all. I really do not think that Natalie likes DTB. She just seems very irritated by her. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's like, you can tell that DTB, like, I don't know if I don't know. I'm not there with them, so I don't know how annoying DTB is in person. I do know that sometimes Diamond, she irritates me when I'm watching her, so I can't imagine how irritating she is in person. But like, girl, Natalie seems very irritated by her, girl. So I'm gonna just gloss past this because it's really not important, but I still want to talk about it. But DTB basically, you know, she was like, you know, the last time we had a house meeting or whatever, like I had to bop, like I had to get in the field with somebody and beat her up. You know what I'm saying? Talking about something too bad. And then Natalie was like, yeah, but that was at Puerto Rico. That was in Puerto Rico. We're on a whole different island. We're not going to be talking about that right now. Shut that down so fast, girl. I'm like, oh my God. She said, girl, we're not talking about that right now. Okay. No shine for you. No shine for you. So Jayla comes and sit down and she agrees to that, like the house meetings are just yuck. You know what I'm saying? Like no more house meetings. So here they go, talking about Gretchen. Y'all, if I had $1 for every single time they mention Gretchen's name, I swear I would be. Girl, I would be. What are you talking about, girl? I have bands, girl. Y'all literally talk about this girl so much. I literally cannot. But they get on the subject of Gretchen, and during that or whatever, they play a flashback of Scotty and Gretchen. So my last review, I said that I wasn't impressed with the fight, and I still stand by that. I said what I said. That fight just really did not impress me. But when I looked at it again, because again, they replayed it during the conversation, Scotty didn't do that bad. Like, I feel like Scotty still really can't fight, but she really didn't do that bad. Like, she kept her head up. She kept swinging. She kept at a distance. Gretchen was the one who had her head down the whole time. So I'm actually going to say that Scotty won, because at first I thought nobody won, and I really thought that they both sucked and it was just not a good fight. But I looked at it again, and if I had to choose a winner, I would say Scotty. But that's besides the point, child. So they get to talking about Gretchen. They're talking about, they're recapping, girl. Okay. They're recapping. They're talking about Gretchen. They're talking about bringing the replacements in. And I'm just sitting here like, what is this? Like, like I can't with the meaningless filler. I don't give a damn about none of this. No shade. I really don't. I don't. Y'all already did what y'all did to Gretchen. Whatever. Y'all tried to kick her out the house. Baby, it did not succeed because she's still there. Okay. So it's either get in the field with her again, or make her leave or be quiet. I don't want to hear about Gretchen no more. Okay, especially like y'all, they talk about Gretchen more than Gretchen is actually on screen. It's insane. Like we go episodes at a time without seeing Gretchen, but Gretchen is somehow being talked about every single episode. Okay, y'all making her the star. Stop. Jayla's confessional look, mommy. Yes, her confessional look was, listen, Jayla get on my nerves, and Jayla has been getting on my nerves this season so far, but her confessional look ate down. She was eating the girls. Yeah, that blonde, that blue, the makeup, everything was a 10. I loved it. So towards the end of the conversation, girl, Jayla and Natalie walk off, and DTB stays because she wants to jump in the pool or whatever. So she snatches off her wig, and I'm like, okay, so that's why your wig looks a mess. She snatched the wig off like it was nothing. So do y'all not get these wigs sewn into y'all head? Never mind. Anyways, she snatches the wig off, takes off her robe, and tries to jump in. But from the back, you can see you know what, because Natalie said it out loud. And I was just like, you could just hear the disgust in Natalie's voice. Natalie does not like that girl, and nobody cannot convince me otherwise. Girl. Mariah Lynn and Tesehki are on the beach talking about this whole Annac thing. And me personally, I'm over it. I said what I said. I don't want to hear about this no more. They repeat the same thing. My mother, she put her hands. I can't believe that she put her hands on my mother. Girl, I don't care about, no shade. I don't care about you or your mom. Your big back ass mama should have never put her hands on. I said what I said. Anyways, I'm so tired of hearing about this situation. I don't even care about this scene, but whatever. They keep talking about the same thing. At this point, I don't even want y'all to get into it for real, because they used to be friends, or they were friends before that situation happened. So it's clearly they care about each other. So it's I don't even want y'all to fight for real, but it's just fight. Y'all talking too much. Y'all been talking about this for 3 to 4 episodes now. I'm over it. I don't want to hear about it. I do not want to hear about this anymore. Literally, get her for what she did to your mom, or be quiet. Stop talking about it. I don't care. Stop. To make a long story short about this scene, girl, Mariah Lynn confides in Tesehki, cries to Tesehki. Tesehki's there for her. Towards the end, they were shaking them things on the beach, girl. There's nothing else to this scene. They're talking about the same thing that's been talked about. At what point are they finally going to meet up? They should have been got their fade over with. They should have been got in the field. We don't want to keep hearing about the situation. We heard it too many times. I'm done. And then, as if it wasn't already enough and annoying that Tesehki and Mariah Lynn were on the beach talking about the situation, we get a scene with Annac and Cali immediately after of them talking about the same thing. Okay, so I'm not going to lie. I feel like Annac and Cali getting a scene together was kind of random. It was they really don't even Annac said in the confessionals, I really haven't even gotten a chance to really get to know Cali. But it's y'all don't even, okay, girl, carry on. Okay, so as soon as they sit down, Cali off rip is telling Annac what she should have done in regards to Mariah Lynn's mom. And I'm not going to lie, I like Cali. I actually really do like Cali. I feel like Cali is so sweet. I feel like she has a big heart, and I feel like she sticks up and she cares about people who really don't deserve it. You know what I'm saying? But at this point, I'm starting to get a little tired of I'm starting to get a little tired of you, ho. Okay? Because I feel like she sticks up for the wrong people. She speaks up too much for the wrong people. Okay? And I understand being, you know, a lot of people have unpopular opinions, and she really just is that girl. You really be on people's side who don't deserve the grace, in my opinion. She's defending everyone who does it's already bad enough that you're trying to ridicule the black girls in the house for feeling away for Gretchen saying the N-word, right? It's already bad enough, okay? You already, but not only that, but it's you sat there, you were there. You sat there and you watched Mariah Lynn's mom not only antagonize Annac, but continuously swing at her, and you're still telling her, oh, you had a choice. You could have walked away. Da-da-da-da-da. I'm talking about as soon as Annac and Cali sat down, Cali is on her. You should have walked away. I tried to get you to walk. I don't understand what's so hard to understand. I don't understand what's so hard to get. I understand that that's Mariah Lynn's mom, but at the end of the day, if we're talking about Ahna Mac was defending her, I don't understand what else there is to talk about. Like, I'm not gonna lie. Like, if I was Ahna Mac, I might have just popped Cali too, because why are you in my face telling me what I should have did? Girl, shoulda, coulda, woulda. I didn't do it, and her mom was on the floor, and I did what I did because her mom not only took her phone. First of all, it's clear that before that even happened, they were already having some type of heated exchange, okay? So not only is your mom antagonizing me verbally, your mom is running her mouth, popping her gums, okay? Not only is she popping her gums, but she took Ahna Mac's phone and she swung at Ahna Mac and connected more than one time. How much grace do you want Ahna Mac to have? And I get it a little bit because let's say, okay, cool. Ahna Mac could have walked away before it got that bad. But, dude, I'm not, like, what? No. She did what she did. I don't care. I'm not, like, I don't feel bad for Mariah Lynn's mom. Like, you're sitting there. First of all, you shouldn't even have been on the island. You shouldn't even have been there, okay? Why is Mariah Lynn flying out her family? Girl, go take your family to Puerto Rico any other time. You want to take them now. It's weird, okay? So her mom shouldn't even be there, but your mom is there, and your mom can't even enjoy her time. She can't even be humble enough and grateful enough that you brought her over there. She wants to start with your cast members. So she got what she got. Don't antagonize me. I don't care who's your mother. I don't care who's your mother. I don't care about none of that. Don't antagonize me. Don't put your hands on me. And girl, don't take my phone. No matter how much they try to gaslight Ahna Mac, I don't think Ahna Mac was wrong. Like, the only thing that I can truly say is that maybe if there was a certain point in the exchange where Ahna Mac could have walked away, she should have done it. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, you're not going to antagonize me. Like, what? You're not going to antagonize me. You're not going to punk me. It is what it is. I don't care whose mama you are. Like Ahna Mac keeps saying, if you were in Walmart, if you were at a store and a 50 or 60-year-old woman is literally coming at you, she snatches your phone, she swings at you, she connects, she's popping her mouth, she's popping out the side of her neck crazy at you, talking ish. You're not going to spare her just because she's quote unquote somebody's mother. So why would I do it now? Be for real. Okay, girl. Because Cali's starting to get on my nerves. I'm not going to lie. Girl, you stick up for everybody who don't deserve to be stuck up for. Instead of sitting here telling me what I should have did, like I said before, shoulda, coulda, woulda, okay? What you need to be doing is you need to go tell Mariah Lynn and go tell her big back ass mama to leave me alone. That's what I'm saying. Ahna Mac, you're better than me. Because I would have read her down. First of all, Go tell that hoe that she should have never antagonized me in the first place or said anything to me in the first place. And then that wouldn't have happened. Then she wouldn't have ended up on the floor. Okay. Anyways, so the conversation shifts and they are no longer talking about the Mariah Lynn and Ahna Mac thing, which I'm glad because, again, I'm tired of this situation. They start to talk about Gretchen. Like I said, it's every scene. Every scene they talking about Gretchen. Like I said, y'all need to, and what's making me mad is that I feel like they only bring Gretchen on screen when it's like which I'm not completely mad at, because at the end of the day, Gretchen, she made her bed and now she got to lay in it. I said what I said. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's hard to feel bad for her. It really is. It's hard to feel bad for her when they continuously try to talk to her about the same thing, and she continuously shows them that she does not care. So guess what? You know what I'm saying? But it's like they only put her on screen when it's like when something's going down. Like, I'm telling you, I feel like Zeus is only keeping Gretchen there to continuously try to backdoor her and set her up, because they know that it's going to be a fight every time she's on screen. Like, that's what I feel like. She's clearly the anchor to the drama in all the house and in the entire house. Girl. So Cali and Annac are now talking about Gretchen, about how they got into it, and then they got into it with other people and how Broly this and yeah, girl. So they were talking about that, and like, girl, I'm just tired of hearing about Gretchen. It's every single scene. It's every scene. The next scene that I'm about to talk about, they talk about Gretchen again. Okay, so in Ahna Mac's confessionals during this part, she basically says that Cali is a big ass pancake. She flip-flops, like she's cool with when Gretchen is not around, she's cool with the girls, You know what I'm saying? She's building bonds with the girls. She's cool with the girls, which honestly, nothing is wrong with that. But Anna called her a little pancake, saying she flip-floppy because when she's around Gretch and Gretch is around the girls, she kind of gives the girls the cold shoulder instead of just being neutral. So if that is the case, because clearly we're not seeing this, so whatever. You know what I'm saying? If that's the case, that is a little flip-floppy. So me personally, I just wish that Anna would have said that in that scene. Like, this, like, girl, why you ain't say it when she was right there? Like, no shade. Like, I feel like that would have been like the perfect time to say something like that. Like, you know what I'm saying? But if that is the case, then that is a little bit flip-floppy. But at the same time, is Callie supposed to ruin her experience because nobody likes her friend? But at the same time, like I said, there's nothing wrong with Callie being friends with the other girls. However, if Gretch comes around and then Callie starts being funny because Gretch is around to the other girls, when behind closed doors, when Gretchen is not there, she's all up in their faces and being friendly and, you know what I'm saying, building bonds with them stuff, that is weird, that's fake, and that is a little bit flip-floppy. But girl, next scene. Okay, so the next scene is going to be Tinkerbella, Rolly, and Meatball. And Tinkerbella immediately is like, you know, this situation is so stupid. Oh my gosh. Anyways, so Tinkerbella immediately opens up the scene talking about her chain. You know what I'm saying? How she's happy that she got her chain. And Meatball is like, Meatball looks so salty, just an angry bird. Girl, you're just so mad. Tinkerbella is trying to tell them about the chain and how she got the chain. Y'all know she proud, girl. Y'all know she is proud. She finally has the Baddies chain, and her big sloppy back ass Angry Bird friend is sitting there making faces and like, oh, congratulations. Saying it real mean, like she's not happy for her, just being a jealous hoe. I said what I said. I still mess with Meatball though, but I don't like the way she's going about this situation. I don't like the way she's talking to Tinkerbella. I don't like it. No, I don't like how she's trying to villainize Tinkerbella into being this hoe who brags about the Baddies chain. Like, she's not, like, it's an accomplishment for her. Like, of course she's going to talk about it. And I feel like she's trying to make it something that it's not, and it's annoying as hell. No shade. But I still like you though, Meatball. But girl, you stop being an angry bird and just be happy for your friends. So in the midst of them talking about the chain, Scotty walks in. Okay, and then once Scotty sits down, they start to talk about Gretchen again. Okay. Like, listen, girl, at this point, like I said, y'all are making Gretchen the star of the show. At this point, it's like, no wonder why production clearly does not want her to go home. Y'all are making it about her. Like I said, y'all mention Gretchen more than she gets screen time, more than she gets camera time. It's insane. Gretchen this, Gretchen that. Girl, find something else to talk about. It's every single scene is about Gretch. They literally spent the whole first part of the episode, they literally spent talking about Gretch, and they spent talking about Mariah Lynn and Ahna. Please, we are tired. Just give us the scene with Ahna and Mariah Lynn, please. So as I said, they are talking about Gretchen, and they get on the subject of Rolly sneaking Gretchen, and they're kikiing about it. Kiki, haha. Me personally, I don't feel like it. Do I feel bad for, again, I don't really feel bad for Gretch. It's hard to feel bad for her, but it still doesn't take away from the fact that what Rolly did was lame as hell. Like, I may not care for Gretchen, but Rolly is still lame as hell for what she did. Because you didn't, girl, look at you and look at her, girl. You really did not have to do that. No shade. You could have bumped her with your hip and could have thrown her across the room. Literally. That's the size difference between y'all. You could have did a little hip bump and she would have been across that motherfucking floor. Okay? You didn't have to sneak her. You know what I'm saying? So, girl, they talk about Rolly sneaking Gretchen and like, oh, where did that come from? And Rolly's just like, oh, girl, I don't even feel like talking. Recapping the recaps for what? But anyways, they're sitting there talking about how Rolly snuck Gretchen and they're kikiing and ha-haing about it. But it's just so funny that when y'all are not sitting up here talking about how Gretchen got her lick back, ran up on Rolly, and almost knocked Rolly head off her shoulders. But y'all don't want to talk about that. Y'all don't want to talk about that. Why are we talking about that? Y'all talking about, y'all sitting here kikiing and ha-haing about how Rolly snuck her from the back. But baby, when Gretchen ran up from the back and stole Rolly in the back of the head and knocked the Mario coins out her head, y'all not talking about that. Why y'all not talking about that? Girl, The explanation that really gave for sneaking Gretchen just wasn't, it just didn't, like, I don't know. It's whatever though. Like I said, at the end of the day, Gretchen put herself in this position. It's hard to feel bad for her. It was still lame though. Okay, so we are now back on Mariah Lynn versus, I'm about to say Mariah Lynn versus Tesehki. We are now on Mariah Lynn versus Annac again. We're talking about it. They keep repeating the same thing over and over again. At this point, well, I don't even understand why. Well, no, I actually do understand why they had this scene, because this scene, Tesehki was actually trying to hold both sides accountable. Now, she was being a neutral party. So this is how I feel like Tesehki really should have been the whole time. Okay. Because at first she would say certain things based on who she was talking to. But I feel like she's being like, she's holding both sides accountable, which I was saying the whole time. Like, yeah, Annac did what she did. Which, who wants their mother to get hit? Nobody. You know what I'm saying? Like, of course, we're all going to ride for our mom. But at the end of the day, what was she supposed to do? Like I just want you to be realistic. You know what I'm saying? Like, be realistic. What was she supposed to do? Who's going to sit there and let somebody, no ma'am, no ham, no turkey. Like, I said what I said. I can't even talk about it no more, because I feel like I've talked about it enough. But in this scene, Tesehki and Mariah Lynn, they're talking about the situation again. Mariah Lynn at this point is a broken record. She's repeating herself over and over and over and over again. Okay. At this point, Mariah Lynn, girl, this entire episode, we've heard you. We hear you. You're mad. That's your mother. That's your mother. Like, we understand. My mother, bitch. That's my mother, bitch. We understand, girl. Well, the bitch, we don't. We get it. We get it. That's your mother. That's your big back ass mama. I understand. With your big back pasty ass mama. We understand, Mariah Lynn, girl. We get it. We get it. How many times is she going to repeat the same thing over and over? That's my mother. I don't care what she got. Like, literally, it's Mariah Lynn repeating the same thing. Like, okay, so besides Mariah Lynn, continuously repeating herself, Tesehki is trying to tell her, basically trying to hold her accountable. Not her, but hold her mother accountable. And Mariah Lynn is so stubborn that she's not trying to hear any of it. She's not trying to hear anything that Tesehki has to say. She's not trying to take in anything that Tesehki has to say. She's just not. Like, she's not listening. She's literally, it's like I'm like, oh my gosh, like, you literally are not listening. Like, if I'm not gonna lie, if I was Tesehki, I probably would have slapped her. Like, because you literally don't listen. I'm trying to sit here and trying to tell you that there are multiple. First of all, you were not there. Okay. You were not there. And although, of course, you're going to believe your mom and you're going to believe Cali because their stories are similar, there is another side to the story that you're not even trying to consider. You know what I'm saying? Which, again, I get it. I have no choice but to respect it, but to give Mariah Lynn respect, because that's her mother at the end of the day. But you're not even trying to, like, but you're just, I don't know. Like, it was like, girl, anyways, Tesehki's trying to hold her accountable. Girl, Mariah Lynn is not having it at all. I cannot be the only one who's tired of hearing about this situation. Like, y'all dragged this out the entire episode. Y'all dragged this out for, like, what, 1 to 2 episodes? No, they dragged it out for 2 episodes before this. They dragged it out this entire episode. At this point, get in the field or shut the hell up. Shut up. I'm tired. Her bark is bigger than her bite. That's what irritates me. Like, so this whole scene, she's sitting on the edge of the couch. She tapping her foot with her tennis shoes on. She ready or whatever. She leaning forward with, you know what I'm saying, foaming at the mouth, mad, like pump faking. Like, she just, girl, I'm tired. I don't want to see this. No shade. But like I said, whatever. I watched it. It's whatever. Tesehki was trying to hold both parties accountable. But like I said, Mariah Lynn wasn't trying to hear anything that Tesehki was saying. You can kind of tell that Mariah Lynn is that friend who, when she tells you about something, and I understood what Tesehki was trying to say too. Like, if you're going to continuously come to me and vent to me and tell me about it, and you know what I'm saying? Because at this point, I'm pretty sure her and Tesehki probably talked about it about 5, 6, 7, 10 times. You know what I'm saying? So if you're going to continue to come to me and confide in me about the situation, you have to hear what I got to say too. Okay? whether you like it or not. Because, girl, but you can kind of tell that Mariah Lynn is that friend who just don't like to be held accountable. Like, you could tell she don't like it. You could tell she don't like it. You could tell she didn't want to hear what Tesehki was saying. It was going in one ear and out the other. She's not receiving anything that Tesehki's saying. You know what I'm saying? You could just tell that she's just that friend that when you try to hold her accountable, she gets salty about it. And Mariah Lynn is so stuck on, oh, well, she should have never went back. And girl, I don't give a damn. Like, is her mom the queen or something? Like, is her mom the president of the United States? No, your mom is no shade, but I'm not going to say that. Oh my God. I am not going to say that. Oh my God. I was going to say something so bad. Your mom is not the queen, ho. Your mom is not the queen. Your mom is not the president of the United States. Your mom is not untouchable just because she's Mariah Lynn's mom. Okay? Your mom is not untouchable, boo. Your mom cannot go out here, literally think that she's, like Biggie said later in the episode, your mom cannot sit here and act like a baddie and run her mouth and do these things and think that people are not going to retaliate just because she's your mom. Girl, fuck you and your mama. Girl, girl, you and your mama. How about that? Like, it's just like, girl, like she think that like her mom is untouchable. Like she just cannot believe that her mom got touched. Who is your mama? She's not bringing up anything that her mom did. She's only stuck on the fact. Do you know people like that, y'all? Like the people who like will antagonize you. Like the people who focuses on your reaction to things, but they never want to talk about what led up to your reaction. I just don't understand. Like you don't want to talk about what you did to me to get that reaction, but you're dwelling on the reaction. It don't make no sense. For every action is a reaction. Like you're not talking about what your mama did to antagonize her. You talk about how your mama got put on the floor. you talk about the reaction, but you're not talking about what led up to that reaction though. If I walk away, she kept telling Tesehki on the couch, oh, she had a chance to walk away. She had a chance to walk away, and I understand that too. Which is probably true. She probably did have a chance to walk away, but again, she's human. Like, what do you want her to do? Because if I do walk away, because clearly they said that Annac did walk away first, but then she came back. But the story that she was telling ended up not even being true. Like, okay, so I'm kind of jumping around a little bit at this point. So, because I kind of want to get to like the bottom of this situation before I start to even talk about the fight. So I'm going to be like kind of jumping around a little bit. The story that Mariah Lynn kept dwelling on wasn't even true. Like Mariah Lynn was stuck on the fact that not only did you put your hands on my mom, but you had a chance to walk away and you came back to the table antagonizing her, telling her that you don't fight old, you don't fight old bitches. Okay. She kept saying that over and over again. Oh, you came back to the table. You said this, you said this. First of all, I don't feel like anything is wrong with that. Like, but whatever. That's the story that Mariah Lynn is stuck on. Like, you came back wanting an issue. You came back to find an issue, right? But then when Cali, in the midst of them getting into it, Cali comes out and it's a different story. Cali said something similar, but it was not what Mariah Lynn was talking about this entire time. Cali said that Cali said that Annac walked away. That part is true. She separated herself from the situation, but she came back inside and she did not go up to the table. So I don't even know where that came from. I'm telling you, she did not go up to the table and said what Mariah Lynn is swearing up and down she said. What Mariah Lynn is so stuck on. That's like the part that Mariah Lynn just can't let go. So Annac comes back in and she's talking to Cali and she tells Cali, I don't fight OBs. I'm not gonna fight an old, You know what I'm saying? That she tells that to Cali, but she says it loud enough to where Mariah Lynn's mom can hear her. That's not what Mariah Lynn is saying. Mariah Lynn is saying that Ahna Mac physically went up to her mom's table and told her mom that. So Cali comes downstairs and tells Mariah Lynn the exact opposite of what Mariah Lynn has been running around and telling everybody. Yet she still wanted to fight Ahna Mac after that. Like, the whole point of bringing Cali downstairs was so they could get to the bottom of it. They got to the bottom of it, and they got to the bottom of it, and Mariah Lynn still wanted to fight. Like, but anyways, all right, like I said, so whole time the story that Mariah Lynn is telling is not even like that. You know what I'm saying? Anyways, girl, I'm so tired of this situation, girl. Got me talking about this situation more than the actual altercation. So Mariah Lynn and Biggie end up coming downstairs. And in the midst of them coming downstairs or coming into this room with Tesehki and Mariah Lynn, Tesehki is trying to tell Mariah Lynn, like, are you just going to let someone's mom do you like that? You going to let somebody's mom dog you out and you're not going to defend yourself? And Mariah Lynn is literally sitting there lying out of her mouth. Like, girl, come on. Like, stop playing. Like, stop playing with me at this point. You're playing on my TV screen and I don't appreciate, like, I really do not appreciate it. You're literally playing. Stop lying. Talk about I would just let it happen, or I would just walk away. Girl, boo, bye. Stop lying. Sitting up on my TV screen, lying, talking about that you would let somebody's mama beat you like a drum and you literally would not defend yourself is insane. It's girl. Anyways, like I said, girl, Biggie and Ahna Mac, they are now in the room. And Mariah Lynn stands up immediately and starts to talk her ish, girl. So like I said, she stands up and I'm focused on her rear end because it looks like she has on a diaper. It looks like she has on a full diaper. It's weird looking to me. You know what I'm saying? Like, it just looks weird. But okay, let's carry on. Okay, so I'm going to do this round by round because I took notes on each round. Okay, so all right. So like I said, Mariah Lynn stands up with her diaper booty, girl. I can't stop looking at it. It looks weird. But she stands up, she immediately wants to get in the field. She literally, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, it's her mother. She wants to get in the field immediately. So Ahna Mac and Biggie, I'm not gonna lie, the entire time they were playing in her face. I'm not gonna lie. They were playing in her face the entire time. Like I said, Mariah Lynn stands up, Biggie picks up Ahna Mac, puts Ahna Mac down, Tesehki gets in the middle, and then they start to squabble. Okay, so the first round, to me, nobody won. Like, it was weak. Nobody won the first round to me. Like, I don't know what else to say. Like, I'm not gonna lie. And I understand that you guys like Ahna Mac, and a lot of us, okay, I understand that a lot of us may not care for Mariah Lynn and we might like Ahna Mac more, but I don't understand how y'all are so biased to the point where, like, because I get it, because y'all know I do not care for Mariah Lynn, okay? And I would prefer Ahna Mac over Mariah Lynn, but I don't understand how y'all are so biased to the point where it high-key makes y'all delusional and blind, like, because if y'all thought that these fights were good, you're sadly mistaken. These fights were not good. all rounds were not good, and I'm really finna make some of y'all mad because me personally, I don't feel like Ahna Mac did that well. I don't. Like, me personally, I feel like Ahna Mac got the upper hand verbally. Like, she was eating Mariah Lynn up verbally. You know what I'm saying? And it was funny. I was like, yes, girl, you know what I'm saying? Like, it was hilarious. It was funny. She was playing in her face. It is what it is. You know what I'm saying? She you know, she got under Mariah Lynn's skin. Like, you would have thought that Ahna Mac would have mopped the floor with Mariah Lynn from how mad Mariah Lynn was. You know what I'm saying? But me personally, if we're talking about the actual altercation itself, Ahna Mac did not mop Mariah Lynn. Like, I'm not going to sit here and lie. I'm not finna sit here and lie. And like I said, I understand that y'all like one more than the other. Okay? And it's really heavy on that because I get it. Because nobody is checking for Mariah Lynn. Okay? Nobody is checking for Mariah Lynn at all. Okay? So I get it, but I don't understand how, like, y'all could literally dislike somebody so much to the point where y'all are watching them get into it and y'all are making up stuff because y'all don't like them. Because if y'all say that Ahna Mac won any of those rounds, you're crazy. And I'll probably give her, like, I don't know. I wrote it down in my notes. So just let me talk. Just let me talk, because I gave her props where props were due. But, like, we're not finna sit here and say all 4 rounds Ahna Mac mocked Mariah Lynn every single round. That's crazy. No, she didn't. But we finna get into it though. But you do know another thing that Ahna Mac ate up, y'all. So did y'all peep Ahna Mac's shirt? Her shirt said, "I heart making hoes mad." Her having on that shirt while literally Mariah Lynn is foaming at the mouth is so funny. That's what I'm saying. I feel like outside of the actual, I feel like outside of them actually squabbling, like Mariah Lynn was getting ate up, like she was, girl, she let that girl get under her skin, and Ahna Mac seen that she was getting under her skin, like, to the point where at a certain point, Mariah Lynn was speechless, literally had nothing to say. So it's like, regardless of the fact, if I'm going to pick an overall winner, I'm going to clearly say Ahna Mac. But let's get into the squabble. So like I said, they get into the first round. Honestly, like I said, I feel like nobody won this round. This fight was very, very weak. It was very quick. Okay. Once they got broken up, they were talking their ish to each other. Like I said, I feel like Ahna Mac was literally eating Mariah Lynn up so bad verbally the entire time. Mariah Lynn kept saying, like, I don't care what my mom did. I don't care what my mom. But like the first round, it was more so like them trying to explain themselves, especially Ahna Mac. Like the first round, Ahna Mac was more so like trying to like I didn't want to do that. Like, like, your mom kept doing this. Your mom kept antagonizing me. The whole time Mariah Lynn's like, I don't care what my mom did. I don't care what my mom did. And it was irritating me because she's obviously saying, like, whether my mom antagonized you or not, whether my mom put her hands on you or not, whether my mom was in the wrong or not, I don't care. I want my one with you because you defended yourself. Like, that's all I kept hearing when she kept saying, I don't care what my mom did after that first round. So after the first round, like I said, Mariah Lynn just, I don't care what my mom did. I don't care what. Okay. And guess what, Mariah Lynn? I don't care that your mom got walked down. Okay. You don't care what your mama did to lead up to that reaction. I don't give a damn that your mom got walked down in front of everybody during breakfast. I don't care. Okay, so stop trying to make us feel bad if you can't even listen to what Ahna Mac is trying to tell you. So after the first round is when Cali comes down and she basically clears up the situation. But like I said, when she does clear it up, okay, so you can tell clearly what side Cali's on. Okay, me personally, I feel like when Cali came down there, it may not have been her intention, but Cali gave me instigating vibes a little bit. Like, but at the same time, I do kind of understand why. Because it's annoying because I feel like Cali is always sticking up for the wrong people. But I kind of understand her because her mom also got walked down by Krishan. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, Blueface literally sent his baby mom and his girlfriend at the time to walk down Carlissa. And, you know what I'm saying? Like, Cali had to witness that. So I feel like it's a bit like, so Cali been through this before. You know what I'm saying? Like, we all seen the video of Carlissa and Cali getting walked down by Krishan. So it's like, I feel like it's kind of like a bias thing. Like, she been through it, so she understands, so she knows. So I feel like that's why she's writing for Mariah Lynn. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, I said, can I really be mad at her for it? I don't know. Y'all let me know how y'all feel. But so Cali comes down, and I'm not going to lie, Cali gives me instigating vibes just a little bit. You could tell what side that she's on, but she did end up clearing up this situation. Which is crazy because the scenes that Mariah Lynn and Cali are talking, Cali is entertaining the fact that Ahna Mac went to the table and said what she said. But when Cali came downstairs, Cali said that Ahna Mac came back inside and Ahna Mac was talking to Cali, but she said it loud enough. That's two completely different stories. They go hand in hand, and it's kind of, I guess it's kind of easy to see how it got mixed up, but it's two different stories. Like, Like, but Mariah Lynn didn't even care. Mariah Lynn still was mad. Like, so it's like Cali came down there and cleared it up for nothing. Annac was telling the truth, and Cali cleared it up, and and Mariah Lynn still wanted to fight. Oh, so the second round, baby. Listen, oh my goodness, y'all. So okay, so after Cali came downstairs and cleared it up, Mariah Lynn was still mad. You can tell that Annac is kind of like, I'm on what you're on, but like, we really don't have to do this. You know what I'm saying? We don't have to do this, but I'm on what you're on. Like, I'm not scary. If you want that, I'm gonna give you that. You know what I'm saying? So that's what Annac is on. But Mariah Lynn is just, there's no talking to Mariah Lynn at this point. Mariah Lynn wants to keep getting it in. Y'all know how Mariah Lynn is, girl. Y'all know how she is. Okay. So she's not going to stop at this point. It's so obvious. So Mariah Lynn is like, so what you want to do? Annac is like, I'm on what you're on. So Mariah Lynn is like, all right, so let's get it. Because you're talking about. So, y'all. So at the beginning of the squabble, they're kind of talking to each other a little bit. And Annac ends up saying, if you want me to kick you, I'll do it. I don't even know where this came from. But I think Mariah Lynn told her not to do it. But Annac was like, I didn't do it. But if you want me to do it, I will. Annac does it. She I don't even think that it landed. But she Chun-Li'd or attempted to Chun-Li or hit Mariah Lynn with a DJ Sky. She was hitting Mariah Lynn with the DJ Sky move. You know what I'm saying? The Chun-Li. And when I tell you, as soon as y'all gotta watch it. Y'all not watching it, and I can tell y'all not watching it because I seen them comments and y'all were hyping Annac up. Y'all gotta go back. That second round, after Cali came down and they cleared it up or whatever, and they started to get into it again, y'all. Annac lifted up her leg and attempted to Chun-Li Mariah Lynn, and Mariah Lynn got that girl clean in her face. I'm not playing. Clean, like I'm talking about clean in her face. Y'all got to watch it. Y'all gotta watch it. Y'all not watching it. It's either y'all not watching it or y'all are so biased to where y'all are so biased and one-sided to where y'all only want to believe and see one thing. Mariah Lynn got her that round. Not gonna lie. Girl, Annac lifted up her leg. She said, if you want me to do it, I'll do it. Girl, she tried to hit Mariah Lynn with the DJ Sky, girl. Mariah Lynn got her. I'm not gonna lie. She did. You heard it too, girl. She cracked her. I'm not gonna lie. Literally knocked her up out her lashes. Like, you can't even say, like, because Mariah Lynn was not, like, she was not with the hair stuff. She was not trying to... Girl, she cracked Annac. As soon as Annac lifted up her leg to Chun-Li her, she cracked her, bro. Literally knocked her out her lashes. And then right after that was like that was a good one, though. I'm not gonna lie. She got her. Y'all gotta watch that back. It was crazy. I watched that back like 3 times. I'm like, there's no way that like Mariah Lynn then got her like that. That she didn't let Mariah Lynn get her like that, girl. But I do understand that she is injured. But girl, Mariah Lynn got her that round, girl. So after that, they started to squabble a little bit, but it really wasn't like the squabbling is weak. Like the actual squabbling itself is like, girl, I don't know. After Mariah Lynn cracked her, it was weak again. You know what I'm saying? But that one crack knocked her up out her lashes. But I'm not gonna lie, after that round, they both looked a mess. Like I said, they both looked a mess. Annac had on one lash. Annac had on one lash. Okay, girl, looking like Pennywise the Clown. Girl, and then we got Mariah Lynn. She looked a mess too, girl. You would have thought that Annac cracked her. You would have thought that she got cracked, okay, and that she wasn't doing a cracking. Girl, Mariah Lynn's eye was eyeing. It was... Mariah Lynn's eye was eyeing. I'm not gonna lie, girl. They both looked a mess. Mariah Lynn's hair was everywhere. You know what I'm saying? She still looked like she got a diaper on. They both just looked a hot mess. Oh, y'all not gonna like this one. The third round, Mariah Lynn was getting on the Mac. Y'all not gonna like what I gotta say. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm not biased. I'm sorry. And I'm not biased. I'm so sorry. Oh my gosh. Mariah Lynn was getting her the third round. Oh my goodness, girl. Mariah Lynn was swinging for her life and she was connecting. She was connecting. You could hear her cracking on a Mac. You could hear it. The third round. Oh, girl, the third round, Mariah Lynn was swinging for her life, girl. She was. I'm not gonna lie. Oh my gosh, she was getting her. I hated to see it. I hated to see it. But like I said, it's okay because Ahna Mac, I feel like Ahna Mac won overall. Not only did she have your mama on the floor, but during the little squabbles and in between the squabbles, she was clearly getting under Mariah Lynn's skin. Okay. Like I said, had Mariah Lynn fuming, mad. Okay. So it's like, I feel like the overall winner is Mariah Lynn. But if we're looking, y'all, Mariah Lynn was cracking Ahna Mac this round. The third round, the second round, she cracked Ahna Mac too, but the third round, girl, you can't even deny it. You can't deny it. You literally cannot deny it. You know what I'm saying? She was clearly windmilling, but like she was keeping her head up. She was windmilling. She was connecting. You know what I'm saying? You could hear it. You could hear her cracking on the Mac. Y'all, it was so bad that this round, y'all have to rewatch it. And I keep telling y'all this because I know how y'all gonna be in my comments. I know how y'all, I see it already. But y'all, I'm telling y'all have to put your bias. Y'all have to put y'all gotta put y'all being biased to the side. Y'all gotta put the bias-ish to the side. And y'all have to actually watch it like from a unbiased point of view. That third round, Mariah Lynn was cracking on a Mac. To the point. It was fast though. It was super fast. It was like 10 seconds. Okay. But so you gotta look. I'm telling y'all this because I know how y'all gonna be down in the comment section. The third round, okay? The third round. They ran up. No. Ahna Mac was still like kind of like not in the corner, but she was still where she was when she first came in. Mariah Lynn ran up and was cracking her, okay? Ahna Mac wasn't even swinging back. Ahna Mac automatically went for Mariah Lynn's hair. Automatically grabbed onto her hair. She wasn't even swinging, y'all. But Mariah Lynn was, and Mariah Lynn was cracking her. That specific round, she didn't even swing. Like I said, Mariah Lynn ran up. She was cracking her. Ahna Mac literally put her head down, closed her eyes, and grabbed onto Mariah Lynn's hair. She didn't even swing this round. She lost this round. I'm sorry to tell you. Sorry to tell y'all. She lost this round. Okay. This round she lost. I'm not biased, y'all. And y'all, like I said, y'all know I do not care for Mariah Lynn, but listen, I'm gonna give credit where credit is due. Mariah Lynn got her this round. Real bad. Okay. Real bad. Okay. So the fourth round, Ahna Mac is still kicking. Girl, up until this point, it's not working in your favor. Okay. It's not. No shade. It's not working in your favor. Stop, please. But she's doing it again. But this round was so weak. This round was so weak from both parts. Oh my gosh. But this round was terrible. I'm not even gonna lie. Like, what was this? Like, girl, anyways. So at this point, Mariah Lynn and Biggie, at this point, Ahna Mac and Biggie are playing in Mariah Lynn's face. And while doing this, Mariah Lynn is kind of looking at Tesehki. I don't know if she was looking at Tesehki for help, if she was looking for Tesehki to stick up for her, if she was looking for Tesehki to calm her friends down. But Tesehki's just sitting there watching, okay? At this point, we already know who Tesehki is closer with. Me personally, I'm not going to sit up here and say that Tesehki does not care about Mariah Lynn. But you can tell by the way that Tesehki maneuvers her with her friendship with Ahna Mac versus how she maneuvers her friendship with Mariah Lynn. Like, I said what I said. It's obvious, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's just, girl. Because it's you could just tell, just for an example, like when Annac and Rolly were arguing, not getting into it actually, but they were arguing, and Tesehki got in the middle and basically told Rolly, like, y'all not finna fight, y'all are two different sizes. Rolly said, I don't care. She keeps running her mouth. I don't care about none of that. And Tesehki was like, well, I'm gonna have to eat then. You know what I'm saying? Like, if y'all get into it, I'm gonna have to eat because I don't like it. Y'all are two different sizes. It's not fair. But last season, when Mariah Lynn not only got into it with Rolly, but she also got into it with she not only got into it with Rolly, but she also got into it with Sapphire and Suki at the same time. They practically were ganging up on her. Tesehki was nowhere to be found. Like, you know what I'm saying? So you can kind of tell, like, you can tell. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. And not only that, but you literally sat there and watched Mariah Lynn get beat down 5 times in a row by Agent Doll and literally did not stick up for her at all. So but regardless of how many times Mariah Lynn has had Tesehki's back, you can just tell that energy is not really reciprocated. You know what I'm saying? When it's time to get in the field. So you can, I don't know, I've been peeped this though. Like, you could tell that it's like, is y'all even really friends? Like, I don't think y'all really friends for real. Like, I just think that y'all TV buddies. Like, that's really what it gives. So, girl, Annac was clocking Mariah Lynn's tea. So, like I said, Mariah Lynn looks over to Tesehki, and Mariah Lynn, you know, and as soon as she does that, Annac is like, stop meat munching. Like, stop. You're on Tesehki's cat, and Tesehki don't even like you like that. Like, Tesehki don't care about you. Tesehki don't like you like that. We're house B. You're not in it. We're closer to Tesehki than you ever will be. Get off of her. Like, why you on her like that? She don't even rock with you like that. Clocking her tea so bad. Like, I'm not gonna lie, I kind of felt bad. Bro, regardless of what happened, like I said, I feel like Annac was the overall winner because Annac was eating her up so bad, like clocking her teeth so bad. Like, it's like at this point, what happened during the squabble don't even matter for real because she was eating her up so bad. It's so bad. You could just, oh my goodness, she was eating her up. I don't know what else to say. Like, and then she's saying this about Tesehki, you know, not caring about Mariah Lynn, and oh, she don't care about you. She's not even your friend. She don't even like you for real. She don't care about you. She don't give a about you. And Tesehki is listening to it and not saying anything. Like, me personally, if I was stuck between two friends, right, and I'm like a neutral party, but somehow I'm stuck in the middle, right, and one of my friends tells my other friend that I'm supposed to be close with, Maya don't care about you. Maya don't care about you. She never cared about you. She's closer with us than she is with you. She don't give up about you. It's because at this point, I'm going to feel like now you're playing with my character. You're trying to make it seem like I'm a fake friend. I would have said something. Me personally. Even if it wasn't to stick up for Mariah Lynn, Annac is low-key playing with your character too. You know what I'm saying? But Tesehki didn't say nothing. Like, Tesehki was letting her say that. That's what I'm saying. It's one thing for Annac to be eating up Mariah Lynn, like, and hurting her feelings and getting under her skin. You know, it's one thing because, like I said, Mariah Lynn is the one that wanted this. So now you got Annac riled up. So now whatever she says at this point or does to you, it's on you because you wanted this so bad. Mariah Lynn is the one that keeps asking for these fades. So what happens to you, whether it's verbally or physically, you cannot get mad at because you're literally begging for these fades. Literally. So what Annac is saying, eating her up, whatever, that has nothing to do with Tesehki, but Annac literally brought Tesehki into it and was telling Mariah Lynn, like, she don't care about you, girl. Like, y'all not even friends for real. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, literally taking a big dump on Mariah Lynn and Tesehki's entire friendship. And I feel like if Tesehki I feel like if Tesehki cared a little bit about Mariah Lynn and her friendship, she would have said something. She would have said something. But Tesehki didn't say nothing. Like, oh no, chill out. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I do care about her. Nothing. Tesehki didn't say nothing. Girl. Annac was gagging her. Like, I can't even really put it into words. Annac was eating her up. Girl, that mouthpiece is crazy. So as she should be, Mariah Lynn was mad and she was irritated and she did feel a little bit betrayed because Tesehki was not speaking up. And I get Tesehki's side too, because it's like, I did not ask to be put in the middle of this. I get all sides. Like, I understand Annac, because at this point, I didn't want to fight you, but you asked for this fade. You know what I'm saying? And now I'm riled up, so I'm going to say what I want to say. And I'm not going to, and I honestly, I don't care if it hurts your feelings or not. Because you could tell it was hurting Mariah Lynn's feelings. So I understand. I'm not mad at nobody in this situation. In this specific situation, I'm not really mad at anybody. So I understand Annac, because it's like, I'm already riled up. Okay? It didn't have to go down like this, but you asked for this. So now I'm going to say what I want to say. You know what I'm saying? And I don't care. I don't care. How do you feel about it? Okay. But then it's like we have Mariah Lynn, who's like, I'm going to go to Tesehki first. So then we have Tesehki, who's listening to all of this, of course, but Tesehki did not ask to be put in the middle. She did not ask to be put in the middle. These are both of her friends that are getting into it. I can't imagine the position that she's in. You know what I'm saying? Like, I've been in this position before where people in my friend group were getting into it, and it's like you feel like you're being put in the middle, but it's like Tesehki. Tesehki. Girl. So I understand Tesehki too, because it's like, I did not ask to be put in the middle. You guys are putting me in the middle. Like, you guys are putting me in a horrible position. But at the same time, it's like, girl, when Annac said that about basically discrediting Tesehki and Mariah Lynn's entire friendship, you know what I'm saying? I feel like Tesehki could have said something, but I still understand, because, you know, it's the heat of the moment. She's literally being put in the middle. Like, now Annac is actively saying her name and discrediting their friendship. So, like, I understand, like, you know, but girl, Tesehki didn't say nothing. I understand. I'm not mad at anybody when it comes to this situation. But at the same time, let's go to Mariah Lynn. I understand Mariah Lynn too at this point, because it's like, she just discredited our entire friendship, just took a big dump on our whole friendship, and you're letting her do it. Not even on our friendship, but she talking about you, okay? Not even about the house beat thing, because I'm not gonna lie, with the whole house beat thing, Annac ate her up with that. I'm not gonna lie, she ate her up. But I'm not even talking about that. I'm talking about how Annac is literally telling Mariah Lynn that Tesehki does not care about her. You know what I'm saying? So, girl, I understand why Mariah Lynn was upset too, because it's like, why would you, if she's saying this, why would you at least not even defend yourself and say, like, chill out? You know what I'm saying? Like, don't speak on, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, don't speak on me. You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't know the dynamic that me and Mariah Lynn have. You don't know. So don't speak on it. I understand that you guys are mad at each other, but don't use me, and don't try to, don't use me to hurt her. You know what I'm saying? It's not fair. You know what I'm saying? But Tesehki didn't say nothing, girl. Mariah Lynn, basically, she was starting to walk away, and she was like, she basically said something to Tesehki, like, wow, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, she said that, and that's just crazy. Like, that's crazy. You know what I'm saying? Basically saying, like, like, girl, you didn't speak up or say anything to even defend our friendship when Annac is saying all this crazy stuff about our friendship, and you're not sticking up for it at all. Like, so it's like, girl, say what you want, but I feel like at that point, it was clearly obvious who Tesehki's loyalty lied with, in my opinion. And in my opinion, I've been saying this. I've been said that Tesehki and Mariah Lynn really weren't friends, or at least it wasn't the energy that Mariah Lynn shows is not reciprocated by Tesehki, and we all could see that. So don't even get in the comment section trying to disagree with me, because we all seen up until this point that they're TV friends. That's really what it gives. Like, they're TV friends. They go good together. They go well together in the scenes. They confide in each other. But when it's actually time, when Ish hits the fan and it's actually time to get in the field, Tesehki is not getting in the field for Mariah Lynn. Tesehki is not going to defend Mariah Lynn. It is what it is. So, like I said, Mariah Lynn said what she said to Tesehki, like, wow, that's crazy. Like, you ain't even really say nothing. You ain't really even defend me. Da-da-da-da-da. Tesehki gets riled up. You know what I'm saying? You know, she's a Malone girl. They get real riled up real quick, girl. And, and she's like, girl, what? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, basically, like, girl, what are you talking about? Like, and she gets riled up, and Mariah Lynn walks away, and Annac was like, oh, you're scared, huh? She was just, I'm not gonna lie, she was just eating Mariah Lynn up the whole time. Like, like I said, you would have thought the way that Mariah Lynn walked off, attitude. Now, I was playing. Okay, sorry. I watched TikTok too much. But if you would have seen the way that Mariah Lynn walked off, you would have thought that Annac. Cali was backing up Mariah Lynn the whole time. Tesehki, I said what I said. I feel like Tesehki, I honestly agree with Annac. Like, it might hurt Mariah Lynn, but I feel like Tesehki really does not care about Mariah Lynn. Or at least she doesn't, I feel like if she does care for Mariah Lynn, it's not to the extent that she cares for Annac. When Mariah Lynn walked away, they were still in the room, Tesehki and Biggie, and Tesehki was walking away as well. And Annac and Biggie are literally playing Ring Around the Rosie, talk about something, and we fighting mamas, and we fighting mamas, and we fighting mamas. And Tesehki was like, can y'all please shut up? Like, I understand though, because it's like having two little siblings, like literally, like, that's really the vibe that it gave. Like, it gave that Tesehki was like the older sister, and Biggie and Annac were the little sisters. And she was like, shut up. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, and Tesehki was like, say what you want about her, but don't sit up here bragging about doing that to her mom. Like, don't stop bringing her mom into it. Girl, Tesehki was fed up with those two. So once Annac went to where Mariah Lynn was, and Mariah Lynn was outside, the situation just honestly just kept getting worse and worse and worse. I didn't even know that it really even got that bad. Mariah Lynn is outside. Annac comes. Girl, she comes sprinting and runs up on Annac. Girl, why do I keep getting their names mixed up? Mariah Lynn is outside talking to Cali, and she's talking and she's venting and she's still mad. Clearly, she's still mad. But she separates herself and she goes outside, and Annac comes out the cut, runs up and throws something at I'm gonna get so, what is wrong with me? Annac comes and runs up and throws something at Mariah Lynn while Mariah Lynn is outside venting and stuff like that. And it gets started up again. And at this point, it got broken up super fast, so they didn't even really get into it. But yeah. Annac gets separated, and Mariah Lynn is still outside, but she's talking through security. She's trying to get to Annac, but she's talking through security, and she's talking her ish, and she calls Annac malnourished, which confuses me because y'all are the same size. Like, I'm confused. Annac is chopstick built, but your chopstick built with a BBL and some in a boob job. Like, but y'all are still this. Oh my God. Like, that's crazy. I would have never imagined Mariah Lynn, of all people, calling somebody else malnourished. That's crazy. As an insult. That's insane. But they're going back and forth. Mariah Lynn is saying what she can about Annac. She's honestly just saying anything at this point. What she's saying is not eating. It's not making any sense. Girl, I don't know what else to say about this. Although I don't care for Sapphire, girl, Sapphire, I don't know what it is with Sapphire. It's like a love-hate thing, because it's like some of the things that she do irritates me, but it's like I feel like she's super cool. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, her confessionals be having me weak, like all of them. Like, all of her confessionals are funny. Like, I'm not even going to deny that. Sapphire is funny. Like, Sapphire was in her confessional. She took out that big ass pen in that notebook, girl, and she jotted it. It was so funny. She was like, I'm trying to figure out when Mariah Lynn's mom got casted. Because, girl, me too. I'm really trying to figure it out, girl. Okay, girl, it's like I said before, it's like this chain thing, girl, that happened last season on Baddies East, girl. You might as well just cast the chain. You might as well just cast the big back ass mama at this point. At this point, you might as well. Hell, girl, Lord knows how long they're going to drag this storyline on. They're like, y'all know Mariah Lynn, girl. Mariah Lynn will stick to one storyline and she will run with it, girl. Like, y'all might as well just cast the mama. It's crazy. how Mariah Lynn literally thrives off these situations that has to do with her family and not her. Y'all might as well cast a family. Her family is the one that's making noise, not her. Anyways, but Mariah Lynn ends up packing. I don't know if she's wanting to go home. I highly doubt she's going home, but she packs her bags. She pretty much says that she doesn't want to do Baddies anymore and she wants to leave the island, but she packs her bags and Cali comes up to her and Cali is comforting her and hugging her and she's there for her, which is crazy to me. And that goes back to Tesehki not really caring about Mariah Lynn. And I said what I said. Like I said, I'm not mad at Tesehki for it. I just feel like Mariah Lynn overplays her part with Tesehki. When Tesehki does not show her the same, she doesn't give Mariah Lynn the same energy that Mariah Lynn gives her. I feel like Mariah Lynn definitely plays her part with Tesehki. But Tesehki didn't even check on Mariah Lynn, nothing. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like Cali did, which is crazy because Cali and Mariah Lynn got into it initially on the first couple episodes. Meanwhile, Annac is still eating Mariah Lynn up and clowning her. Oh my gosh, clocking her down, girl. She's in there talking about something. Girl, she said something like international what? Girl, your music is doomed. Oh no. She said, girl, you weren't even all that on Love and Hip Hop. What makes you think you're gonna be all that on here? Girl, she was eating her down. I'm not gonna lie. But yeah, that's where it ended. Okay, y'all, so that is all I have for you guys today. Thank you so much for listening to me. Let me know how y'all feel about this episode. Let me know how y'all feel about my opinions. Let me know how y'all feel overall. Y'all know I love to read y'all comments, whether you guys agree with me or not. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, and turn on that post notification bell. It's ItsMyaJ. I'm out. Bye.
Yours, damn right. It's better than yours. I can teach you.